All right, so I'm Paiton Rogers, and I was the intern for the Hoxie Recreation. Our other intern was Macy Schamberger. She wasn't able to be here today. She's on vacation. So we started out the summer with a zoo parade. This is one of our big first events of the summer, and it was during the COVID shutdown that we had planned it, but ended up getting, they said, no, let's wait a little bit till the COVID kind of slows down. And we did it when the end of the stay-at-home order ended. So we drove around town on golf carts and stopped and danced for the daycare kids and hospital residents. And it was very hot that day, so those costumes, I think we were all pretty drenched in sweat by the end of the day. So I started out the summer with making a little obstacle course at our local walking park. This was something we thought kids could finally get out of the house and do and would have some fun with it. And during the COVID shutdown, we also did a bunch of online things, such as we did an online bingo, we did online scavenger hunt, and then we did during Easter, we hid I think 30 golden eggs around town and 2 big eggs, and they could go to our local store and get some ice cream when they found an egg. So Macy, her office work, when Macy would work in the office at the rec center, she would mostly create and design ads for companies who are Hoxie Recreation sponsors this year. She set up a daily Facebook ad spotlighting their sponsorship. So to get ready for all the craziness at the ball fields, it took a lot of cleaning. We took everything out, cleaned it, and put it all back in both sheds and the concession stand. Dragging the fields. Before every baseball or softball game, the field has to be drug. Sometimes I would do this late that night before the games were over or the next morning. This was the first step of making the field game ready. This was one of our big projects we had this summer. We did food service for 5 weeks. We distributed lunch and breakfast to the kids in Sheridan County. Macy's main duties were preparation of food items the night before and prep and distribution of the meals every Tuesday and Thursday. We served lunches twice a week and sent home 3 days of breakfast each week. Each Tuesday and Thursday we had a crazy amount of people show up, which was really good to see that all the kids really enjoyed the lunches and breakfasts. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I would help prepare lunches until about 11. At this time, it was my job to deliver breakfasts and lunches to all the local daycares. It was always really fun to see all the little kids help their babysitters carry the boxes bigger than them into the house. Most days, I would deliver it to 6 different daycares. This year, we hit a record meals served this year of 1,829 lunches and 2,755 breakfasts, totaling 4,584 total meals. Last year, our meal totals were only 192 lunches and 359 snacks. Mason and I both had the opportunity to ref volleyball, and 10 different teams would travel to Hoxie every Wednesday to play 2 games each. This is the 5th year Hoxie Recreation sponsored this league. For about 4 weeks, I was in charge of getting the fields ready each day for the games. Once the fields were drug, I had to chalk the fields. As you can see in the picture, sometimes the wind did not make it the most glorious job in the world. Hoxie Recreation provides summer art that kids can attend. Macy had the opportunity to help out and come to the classes to interact with the kids. Mowing and trimming was another job I had throughout this summer. This was very important to make the ball fields look at their best. This was pretty much a never-ending job, and sometimes the equipment did not like us. Rec sports. Throughout the summer, one of our jobs as interns was to capture all the events on camera. We used a private Facebook group to share with the families, the kids, pictures from all the events. And that top picture, she was probably the most fun to capture. She always had her tongue out in every single picture. Snack bags. The Hoxie Recreation received a grant from the Kansas Health Foundation. With this grant, we were able to send home over 270 kids' snack bags on July 23rd. These bags were filled with healthy snacks, juices, and fresh fruit. And then here's some of the pictures of all of the sports we had this summer and their teams. And thank you, Next Generation Hoxie Recreation, for this great opportunity this summer. It was lots of fun.